All initial opinions are this is genuine. What you're about to see may disturb you.
Hello, my name is Admiral Rachel Levine, and I have the honor of being the Assistant Secretary for Health at the United States Department of Health and Human Services. Happy Pride. Happy Pride Month, and actually, let's declare it a summer of pride. Happy Summer of Pride.
No. No, man. No, man.
Now, for those of you that didn't catch the beginning of that or still aren't quite for sure what you just watched, that person calling for a Summer of Pride is the Assistant Health Secretary of the United States of America. I repeat, the Assistant Health Secretary of the United States of America. Anyway, trigger warning. Now, you're going to see and hear some things in today's video that you will never be able to unsee and unhear. So, for those of you that want to stave off the brain aids and maybe skip out on this video, I completely understand. Turn back now or forever hold your peace. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You've been warned. Now, for those of you that are still here with me, willing to trudge through this cesspool of woke insanity, I thank you. Let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment, this is a trans woman. It's from a group called How to Girl, a trans femme support group. This person captioned this photo, "Me without my glasses."
What is up with your eye, G?
So I'm guessing with the glasses on, just like Clark Kent, that would be his more masculine side, and as we could obviously see from that last picture, with the glasses off, that was his trans femme side, right? I mean, at least that's what I gathered from that post. Anyway, next up we have female rap artist Sexy Red. Now, she's at some kind of award show here, and I guess I would compare Sexy Red to, and I'm going to show my age with this one, Luke Skywalker in the 2 Live Crew. Now, compared to Luke Skywalker and the 2 Live Crew, Sexy Red is far less talented and far more vulgar. At least they had some funny lyrics, some good hooks and beats. She just spits vile vulgarities. She's awful. Roll it.
So, I'm pissed off right now. Some stanky booty ass just walk past me in 40, and it smell like eggs. You nasty as don't ever disrespect a queen. But don't walk past me in 40.
She seems nice.
Trust me, that was tame compared to what usually comes out of her mouth, and it's hard to believe that somebody that vulgar would refer to themselves as a queen. But I guess it makes sense in this backwards, upside down, bizarro world that we're living in. Anyway, next up, we have a video from a pride parade. Now, over the weekend, all kinds of videos came out from pride parades in cities all throughout the country, and 99% of those videos I couldn't show here on my channel because my channel would get banned. I think that tells you everything you need to know about these pride parades. Anyway, so this gentleman looking down at his Bible, yes, that is a Bible. That is a street preacher. He went out onto the street and started reading Bible verses. That's it. He didn't cause any trouble. He didn't start any fights. He simply started reading Bible verses. And this was the parade goer's response. Roll it.
What the is wrong with you?
Now, it did get worse for that street preacher, but unfortunately, that's about as much of that video that I could play here on the YouTubes. Anyway, before we go any further, real quick, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're enjoying the videos, you like the content, you want to help support the channel, grabbing one of these t-shirts is a great way to do it. Here we have my favorite t-shirt design, Teach ABCs, Not LGBTs. It's a great way to let people know that you're tired of these teachers indoctrinating our kids with this rainbow propaganda. It is time to stand up and take the rainbow back. Plus, you get a comfortable t-shirt out of the deal. So there will be a link down below in the description box, and also at some point, somewhere on this video, a link will pop up on the screen. We also have a couple of other very cool designs to check out as well.
That is awesome!
All right, so next up, this person with the blue hair claims to be a boy and a mom. Listen, these adults are so selfish that I don't even know if they understand the harm they're causing to these poor kids. Roll the film, please.
So I just wanted to share this little story for anybody that is trans and has children. As you all mostly know, I am trans, and I do have a son. He's 6 years old. And me and his other parent, we co-parent very well. Well, the other day, he was bringing him over, and he got here, and he was apologizing for taking so long. He was like, sorry, you know. He was very caught up in his Legos until I was like, come on, dude, don't you want to go see your mom? To which he stood up and said, yeah, let's go see him. Him. My kid understands that I am mom, but I am also a boy. So, like, I've never even had a discussion with him. He just gets it. So, like, if you're concerned that your kid is going to have issues with it or they're not going to understand, don't. Because they are so understanding. Like, they really are. You would be very surprised.
Only girls can be the mommies. Only boys can be the daddies. Yes, sir.
Based Mr. Rogers for the win. Oh, that poor guy's probably rolling in his grave. Anyway, next up we have a trans woman who I believe is a Twitch streamer. So this is a live stream, and this person is talking about going to the gynecologist, which I don't understand because they don't check your hind parts. Roll it.
An appointment because I need to be checked. You know, I mean, they got to use a fucking speculum. They've got to take a sample, that type of thing, check for tears, blah, 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 right? I mean, makes sense.
How does that feel, baby?
And so what they had said to me is like, well, we don't do that here. And I'm like, but you're a gynecologist office. Why wouldn't you? Well, we don't treat trans patients. So you're discriminating against me is what you're telling me. You know? My female doctor in Toronto would have taken you in a heartbeat. Damn. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. I am pretty fucking pissed. You know, it's so hard to find a fucking, like, a gynecologist that can, like, even work with me. You know, and I don't understand it. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Are you out of your f***ing mind?
All right, so next up we have one of those TikToks, I think they call it a stitch, where it starts off with one thing and then switches to another person talking about that first thing. So it's going to start off with this young lady who happens to be white, singing in an Uber, very loud, which I wouldn't recommend. But then it switches to a black woman who is not too thrilled about it. Roll the film.
I don't wanna see you with anyone.
I'm sorry, can you please be quiet?
She's singing like that in an Uber. This is what we be talking about when we be saying that white people take up so much space in ways that they just clearly never think about. Y'all are constantly rewarded for your mediocrity, and then you grow deeply entitled as a result to everybody's time and patience and environment. Y'all are not used to other people taking up that same space, actually defending their place to be in said space. Look how shocked she looks when this Uber driver tells her to be quiet. The presence of whiteness in a space is not a blessing, and I really need y'all to get out of that mentality. Like, even if she had the voice of Gabriel the angel, you need to ask permission because there's an entire other human being in that car with you. They are not invisible. Good on you, Uber driver, for defending your space. Keep telling these white people to shut.
That's just self-centered and racist. You need to shut the f*** up.
Hey, where are the white women at?
All right, guys, real quick before we go any further, I just want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And I figured I would put this picture on the screen for a moment. I mean, it's obviously not for anyone's viewing pleasure. This showed up at a pride parade over the weekend. It's this fella who has a jersey on that says "Not Today, Jesus," and it's got some interesting colors and graphics to it. So, once again, as I stated earlier, This tells you all you need to know about what's going on. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by our great friend Eric Bosch, all the way from the Netherlands. Eric, thank you, sir, once again for sponsoring another video. I truly, truly appreciate all the love and support. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Let's get this hole off the screen.
You're all going to hell. Goodbye.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up on this one because I simply can't take any more. That is it. And I'm fairly certain you guys can't take any more either. We've all had far too much brain aids for one day. So we're going to be wrapping it up on this young lady, modeling for the camera what she decided to wear to the Pride parade she attended. Now, this is tame compared to what most people wore to these Pride parades, or didn't wear. Anyway, things are clearly getting crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll the film, please.
Body positivity, who ate our pies? Body positivity, who ate our pies? Body positivity. Body positivity, who ate our pies? Body positivity, who ate our pies? Body positivity, who ate our pies?
That's f***ing disgusting. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
And you ain't black.